Hey, yo, what's up, you beautiful bastard? I have some news for you. I am going to move to America. Yes, in the middle of pandemic because, why not, right? I already saved up. I sold some items that I have, mainly my soul. That isn't even worth that much, actually, but we're not gonna talk about that. And yeah, basically, I'm going to quit my 9 to 5 job because honestly, it's not for me. That 9 to 5 it's just not me. I'm more into that digital nomad lifestyle. You get what I mean, right? You be vibing? Yes. And I already found a cheaper ticket, a nice visa agent who can get me into the country in the middle of pandemic, mind ya. Right? Like, because we all know the world's in lockdown right now, but hey, I know a guy. And once I'm there, I will start writing my own book and sell it for like $30. I will call my book, My American Life Could Also Be Yours. Yeah, I think I'll call that because according to my lawyer, how to evade taxes and overstay your visa is not really a good title for a book. I'm sorry, that sounds ridiculous, isn't it? But that's what happened. If you don't know what's been going on, what's been like viral around Indonesia news right now, there is this girl named Kristen Gray, and all of this started with her tweets. She made a long thread about how to move to Bali in the middle of pandemic. So this girl, in her tweet, she said she's 20 years old, and she said she's been struggling to find job in USA and decided to move to Indonesia and basically being a bum here. But she called it a digital nomad, so we just gonna call her digital nomad from now. And then in her tweet, she said something like she arrived in Bali just right before the pandemic. So that's almost a year ago. She came here with a tourist visa, and according to the law of that visa, any foreigners could stay in Indonesia for maximum of 6 months if you only have a visitor visa or like a tourist visa. And she said, well, because in the middle of pandemic, they yeah, I mean, like, Indonesia gave kind of like ease the foreigners to like overstay their visa and stuff, but it's but not a year, you know. And she been making profit but didn't pay any taxes here. But it's also in the regulation in the country. Any foreigners who stayed in Indonesia for more than 180 days shall pay the taxes if they made income. And she made an income. And then she has the audacity to say, oh, I didn't make the income in Indonesian rupiah. I make it in USA. So why the fuck I need to pay a tax? What? What? And then when when Indonesian called her out, she played the race card. She said, "Oh yeah, because she's black, and everyone attacking her because people don't want to see a black woman living her life." That's not the point. Like, see, this is why. Oh my god, I got a headache This is what confused me nowadays. Why people so easily to come into conclusion that we hate someone because of their race or like their gender, their like beliefs, like when there are so easy to hate people with no reason, right? Have you ever see or like meet some stranger and you thought, yeah, I fucking hate that person, because hate in the first sight is real, right? Or is it just me? I'm just gonna skip that. But anyway, I will show you some of her tweet, because thank God there are some people who captured her tweets right before she locked her account. And of course, she said her Twitter account got hacked. Who wants to hack? What? Why? Like, how did you come to the conclusion, right? And then she said, not she, like not she, but her friends, like her allies, said Indonesian, we are just being anti-black, which is not the fucking point, mind you. And then they said like black people didn't have any like a privilege, and then they just like run into other country to survive. I mean, excuse me, but in my opinion, having a USA passport is a privilege, because it's so easy for you Americans or from other country, all right, to come to Indonesia and stay like without any visa. It's so easy for you. But it's not easy for us to do the same. And then you can say, oh yeah, you should save it and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, it's not easy for Indonesia to get to do what you guys been doing. Like, take me for example. It's in the 2019, right? I want to apply for a visa to USA, and I got rejected because because I don't have enough ties with Indonesia. I mean, aside from the fact that I was born in Indonesia, that I am Indonesian, and I have a KTP, where is the logic behind this? And then you have the audacity to exploit more of our fucked up system. I know, like, our system is not perfect. It has flaws everywhere, to be honest with you. But it doesn't mean you came. Okay, see, she also said this in her YouTube video. I will put up a screenshot. It's a brutal video. Most of the comments are just Indonesian. And the likes and dislike ratio is really huge, right? And then in the video, she said something like, oh yeah, I sold my shoes, I sold my bed, and blah blah blah, so I have more money when I arrive in Bali. But the thing is, she said this, oh yeah, so I sold my shoes for like $300. I was like, motherfucker, $300. That's this entire apartment. That's my rent. That's my whole 1 month rent in there for a shoes. And it's, you see the privilege here, right? And then they had the audacity to say that we are saying this because she's black and we don't like she's living her life in Bali. I was like, you can live your life. You can, I don't know, jump off a cliff or something. I don't mind. We don't mind. But hey, please respect our law, and please be mindful. And the people just twist it into something deep. It ain't that deep, Chief. It's not that deep. This girl tweets saying that, oh, this is how I overstayed my visa, and they pay taxes, and you should do too. Her threats ending with the links to her profile on her book. That's right. She wrote a book and she sell it for like $30 or something. And then in the book, she just saying like, oh yeah, in LA I paid this much, and then in just for like a studio apartment, and in Bali I paid 400 blah 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 for like a villa or like a tree house or something, right? And then after being called out, of course, she ran away. She locked her Twitter account. Wait, so I'm sorry. Someone hacked her Twitter account, and she moved to this platform called, I don't know, chat room. I never heard of this. This is some weird platform where you can like have like open discussion of like something. I have no fucking idea about what this app is. It sounds really bad app, to be honest. And someone can join with the on the discussion and stuff, right? And then someone spilled the tea on Twitter and saying this girl Kristen Gray admitted that she did not pay for 400 for the house in Bali. She said that it's a marketing strategy. It's actually a scam. So people actually interested in moving to Bali. I mean, we are in the middle of pandemic, and why are you encouraging people to come to Bali where Indonesia has the most cases in Southeast Asia? It's just so irresponsible, and that's what we are mad about. It's not about the fact that she's black or like queer or like lesbian or something. We don't care about that. Like, let us exploit our own loophole. You get what I'm saying, right? It's just like, don't like, you are homeless and jobless in America, and then you came here and acting like you own the place. So what's with this? What? I am so fed up because her friends, I don't know if it's her friends or just her allies or I mean just like Americans in general, they just saying something really, really upsetting. I will show you some of the tweet that I managed to found on about this Bali thread and thing. It's just so awful, right? Like, I mean, they say like, oh yeah, because Indonesian called them an N-word first. Okay, let me tell you this. All right, let me tell you this. That card will not play well in Indonesia. The racial world, like the racial slur, the N-word is bad. It's really bad, but it has no power here. I live abroad for like years, and I am surprised when I came back to Indonesia and I heard some of my friend or like some people saying the N-word, and I was like, holy shit! Like, I would not say that, but right? But again, it has no power. I need to read more about why Indonesian people sometimes saying the N-word. But that's not the point here, right? That's not the point. Yeah, that's kind of the point. We are kind of bad in a way saying that racial slur to her, whatever. But then they gave us sent us a death threats. Like, I legit saw this tweet saying, yeah, I mean, I don't really care about other people of color, to be honest. I was like, what has the world become? Like, oh my god, people, This is why I mean I think the world should end. Honestly. And judging with the situation, and I bet it's not just her. There are some other people doing that, the same thing, like pulling the same fucking string. And again, we are not picky or like choosy about who we're gonna punish, you know? Because it's not just her. There are plenty, even like a Russian. Even Russian. We deport Russian. That's right. And and I think I've been going around Southeast Asia, and I think that's the main problem around here. It's not just happened in Indonesia. It happens everywhere, especially in Southeast Asia, in Vietnam, Cambodia, and stuff. Just you, you like walking around with privilege, being a person from a first world country, and then you just walking in, just entering the third world developing country and acting like you own the place. And then you said, if we're like playing the race card here, right? If you said black people oppressed, then why are you coming to Indonesia and being the oppressor? Because she also take the job in Bali. That's another thing, like what I'm saying. She didn't pay taxes, but she do work here, and she's not supposedly to work here because she only have a visitor visa. She didn't have any work visa. And then she took the job of like design, like a graphic design from like a Balinese designer, you know. And if that situation were reversed, I'm if some Indonesian going to USA and doing and pulling the same shit, I bet that Indonesian would be deported immediately, right that and there, you know. And another thing, I'll close the ranting here. And another thing is, she set up a consultation with her girlfriend. So they have this website. You can like consult with them about your life in Bali, and then they charge a fucking $50 for one session, where you can get a free consultation with the like, I don't know, a legal visa agency, or like an embassy or something. Oh my god. My head hurts, guys. That's it. That's my rant for today. I don't know how to close this, but like I fucking hate people. So someone bought her book and tweeted about it and basically confirmed what I've been saying. And also, I will include two more dumb tweets. Enjoy.